everybody, in this video we're going to talk about Artemisia and Babesia. Now Babesia is a parasite. It's seen with a lot of other insect-borne infections such as Bartonella, Anaplasma, Lyme disease, and more. And Babesia, as far as how it works, is very similar, and its impact on the body is very similar to malaria. So a lot of the pharmaceutical drugs, as well as a lot of the natural substances that are used, are actually studied for malaria. So Artemisia is an herb that has been studied for malaria and is used for Babesia, and I've seen it used very, very effectively for people. The thing to understand with Artemisia is it works really well when it's combined with its active killing ingredient. So there's a really active component of the herb called Artemisia, and the active component is called artemisinin. So artemisinin is the active killing agent inside the herb Artemisia. And so what I'll see a lot of people do is actually give the artemisinin in really high amounts. And there's benefit to do this, but you have to do this cautiously as well. So one of the things that we see in the malaria studies is that when you give artemisinin, the active high potent ingredient, that if you give it in isolation without the whole herb Artemisia, that people will have a tendency to develop more antimicrobial resistance. So the way around this is to give artemisinin in combination with Artemisia. So we give the active, super concentrated ingredient to kill the Babesia, plus the whole herb to prevent some sort of resistance, of antimicrobial resistance, so that we can continue to use the herb. Pulsation therapy also works really well, doing 5 days on and 2 days off. We do this with a lot of microbes. When we pulsate, it prevents those microbes from driving in deeper. We want to make sure those microbes are continuing to come into the bloodstream where the antimicrobials are to kill the microbes. So that's really important. And then finally, the final thing with this to say is that I really want to make sure that everybody is aware that this is only one component of the treatment, right? You want to make sure that you are also really stimulating the immune system, that you are protecting the body from any other damages, any sort of immune dysregulation, hormonal imbalances, anything like that, and that you're aware that Artemisia, and in particular artemisinin, the active ingredient, can sometimes be harmful on the liver. So we want to use this cautiously. If we're doing high dose, we definitely want to make sure that we are checking liver enzymes. Make sure you're always working with the doctor to make sure nothing's interacting. These herbs can be quite strong. And remember, die off is not a good thing, meaning if you're feeling worse from the treatment, you're going too far, too fast, and you need to slow down the therapy. So information around the protocols I use and around how to treat stuff like this and be your own doctor can be found in my DIY program information below. I hope you subscribe to this channel and share this with your friends and family so they can get help with their symptoms as well. We'll see you in another video.